What is going on, everybody? I am back with another video, and today I am on the inside of a giant mountain because I'm practicing building mountains, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about this device right here, the health power-up. They added this a couple weeks back, and I didn't see a lot of videos on it, so I just kind of figured I'm gonna make a video on it. So here we go. Oh yeah, and real quick, if this does help you, please consider subscribing and liking because that really helps out the channel. And let's just get into it. So this device can be found where every other device is. It's right here. Yeah, basically I want to go over the settings and show some examples. I'm gonna make an example right here of what you can do, and I came up with a little something over here. Super simple. All these examples really simple to do. Anyone could do them. Trust me, I'm not even good at mechanics and I can do it. So yeah, let's just go over the settings. So when you open any device, up here you want to click all options because this will show you everything you can do with whatever device you're using, or you can click this button to show channels, but I want to look at all options because I want to explain most of them. So this modify setting controls what is going to be affected, so you can have this affect health, shield, or both. Now you'd think if you have both selected, it'd act kind of like a slurp juice. It doesn't. It's kind of weird. We'll do examples for these. Now up next, for effect, this changes how the health or shield is being affected. Basically, you can have this as just a flat increase in health, which just means it steadily goes up over time depending on how long your duration is. We'll get to that. Now percentage increases by a certain percent. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, you can also make the health decrease, and you can also make the health decrease by a percentage. And the most interesting setting, in my opinion, is set to. This will set the player's health to a certain amount. So if I have the effect to set to and the effect magnitude to 10, it will set my health to 10. Even if I have over 10 health, it will set it to 10. That's very interesting to me. And again, we'll do examples for all these. I'll set up like a little something that better helps show what these things are gonna do. I think show visual effect on the player is pretty self-explanatory. Once you pick up this power up, a little of visual effect will play showing that the player, has the power up. If you don't want that, then just turn off the visual effect. Now, disables effect on pickup. This will remove all previous health power-up effects from the player. Pickup radius and time to respawn, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. You can set this to never or instant. Now, selected team is pretty cool. This basically tells the power-up what team in the game can actually use it. So if I have this on team 3, for example, only team 3 will be able to actually pick up this power-up, which is pretty useful for certain games. Same thing with selected class. Class and team are different. It's pretty damn confusing, but if I wanted only people on class 3 to be able to pick up the power-up, I can do that. Now this apply to setting basically determines what the health power-up will affect. So you can have this affect the player's team, class, or you can just have it affect everybody, which is pretty damn cool. And the rest is just trigger things. I might do a tutorial on basic triggers too, because pretty useful to know when you're making a map. Now I'm gonna set up a few examples for the effects. So like I'm basically just gonna set up all this stuff, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I set up a bunch of examples to help you better understand what this power-up does. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through them all. So first, I gotta take some damage. So this is an example of the power-ups increasing both health and shield. It behaves a little differently than a slurp juice, but here we go. There you go. And now my health and shield is being increased, and that is a flat increase as well, not a percentage increase. And all these are over 3 seconds. Yeah. Next up, I'm going to do the shield one because we still need more shield, So this is a shield only power up. and it's just a flat increase again. As you can see, this one has respawned, and this one will respawn too if we wait long enough. But you know, I still need some health, so I'm gonna get the flat increase health power up. But you know, now I need to demonstrate the other one, so I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go take damage again. Oh no, I have to wait till all my shield's gone. Alrighty, this power up right here, I have it set that I have it set so it'll increase by a percentage instead of, you know, just a flat increase in health. This is this power up's pretty damn useful if your players are going to have more than 100 health. Yeah, so this should increase me by 20 every time because, you know, I have it set so it heals me 20%. Now, I'm actually going to heal myself right now because this is a bad power up. You don't want to collect this one because it is a decrease in health, and this one will set my health to 20. So there you go. There's a bunch of examples of the health power-ups, and let's build something cool over there, and then I'll show you my wooden house example too. Now keep in mind, this is a very easy tutorial. Okay, it's super basic, so I really hope people weren't expecting more. But yeah, let's just move on to building whatever I wanted to do over here. So let's actually set this power up so it affects about both, and we're gonna have a flat increase of 30 for 3 seconds. I'm also going to turn the ambient audio off, and you know, any team can use this. And I'm gonna have it so nobody can actually see this power up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so this is picked up when received from channel 10, because I know channel 10 isn't being used on this map on the moment. And we're also going to go to this button. Now, buttons are very useful, and what they can do is they can transmit on a certain channel when pressed. So what we can do here is make it so you can only trigger the button once, set it so there's really no delay, and also make it so when interacted on, you can make it so, you know, it transmit on channel 10, which means that when this button's pressed, it'll send a signal on channel 10, and this will receive that signal and give the player the power up. And what we can also do is change the interaction text to use toilet. I don't even know how to, I think that's how you spell it. And finally, I forgot one last thing. You can make this invisible during the game. So if we just fly down here when the game starts over to this toilet, we'd be able to use it and it'll heal us. Oh, come on, that's so cool. I love this thing. Now we get on to my wooden box example. If we just step into this box, nothing will really happen. I mean, come on, this is my best work right here. It seems pretty damn normal. Until you start emoting. So let's just get a traversal emote. And we're getting healed while emoting. And if I stop emoting, I stop being healed. And now I'm at full shield. I love this mechanic. I want to use it sometime. So let's just show you how I made it. Basically, in here we have a mutator zone that covers the entirety of this wooden box. And when a player enters the mutator zone, we have it so nothing really happens, but when they start emoting, it transmits on channel 50. And over here, this power up is set to be picked up on channel 50, and it has a infinite duration. So no matter what, the player will always be getting healed as long as they're emoting. Now, how do we make it so they stop being healed when they stop emoting? Well, it's pretty simple, because in the mutator zone, we have it so when the player stops emoting, they pick up this health power up that disables any power up they already have. To basically summarize the whole thing is we have a mutator zone that detects when the player is emoting and will give them a power up. And it also detects when they stop emoting and will remove the power up. And yeah, I think that's gonna have to end off this video. So again, I have to say the usual, you know, YouTuber things. If this helped in any way, shape, or form, you know, consider subscribing. You can do a lot with this power up, and you know, you just gotta get creative. And if you're feeling really generous, consider using my supporter creator code in the item shop. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night, and goodbye.